Hi everyone, this is Blanca. Last weekend I went to an nursery. It's a local nursery. It's not very huge, but they have a nice selection of orchids and they were having a great sale. They had hundreds of orchids for $5. Bare root, some were bare root, but good deals anyways. And they're local, so I said, let me support them. It's Accent Orchids in St. Petersburg. So let me show you what I picked up. Ta-da! It looks like a mess of dry roots. I need to water them. And let me start off with my nicer one, the best one. Here it is. I got this little Phalaenopsis I've been wanting. This one was not $5. You can see it's $30. But if you can see, it's got one, two, three, four. It's got four little bloom spikes. And the blooms are so pretty. I'll insert a photo of the blooms. And that is her name. And another one that I picked up that was not a $5 one was back here. It was $10, but it was nice. I've been wanting one of these. Mine's died. It's a little twinkle, and it's got one bloom spike right there. She needs a little bit of water. I need to water her today. And this one is the Oncidium Twinkle Pink Profusion. And maybe after she blooms, whoa, I just dropped her. Whoops. And after she blooms, maybe I might mount her. Okay, let's start with the mess here, the $5. All right, where do I start? Let's see. Maybe I need to pull them apart first because they may be tangled up a little bit and I don't want to break any roots. Okay, here, this one. I'll start with this one. This one, I didn't notice, but it had a sheath. And look, in 1 week, I got a bud on that one. Nice. Yeah, I need to water her. When I do water her, some of the roots get nice and green. So let me share her tag. Let's see, where can I... Let me just lay her back on top of the other ones here without damaging that. Yikes, yikes. Hold on a second, let's see. There. Okay. And this one is, there's her tag. I think I looked this one up and I think it's like yellow. I believe I remember it was yellow. If I find a picture, I'll insert it. So let me move this one out of the way. And maybe I can stick it somewhere like, for now, I'll put it right over here hanging on my shelf somewhere. Okay, she'll be good there. And then the other one, let's see which one's going to come out of here easily. It came out pretty easily. Okay, she's got a lot of roots. Okay, and this one I'll show her label. I don't think I was able to find a photo of this one online. So, but she's got Digbyana in her. She was also $5. And she's got a new growth right here. And she has a sheath here, but I don't think that's going to produce anything. Maybe next year this new growth will produce a bloom. All right, let me put her to the side. Oops. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I hope I didn't break any of these. Let me put this one over here on the seat next to me where it'll be safe. All right, and this one, yeah, look, I knocked it down again. You know what? She's going on the floor for now. Let me stand that one up. Maybe put it on the seat next to me, where it'll be safe. Yeah, right here, see? There. And this is another one I got for $5. It looks pretty yucky, you know, a lot of dead. I'm going to be cutting away a lot of the dead stuff. But when I did water her, I did see some nice roots. And this one has a label too. That I think might be beautiful. I think it's going to be, see this, yes, it says gold on there. So I think it's going to be yellow gold. And she has just two leaves. So I'm gonna give her some, oh, what is that? Kelp, sea kelp. Get her to put out some new roots and cut away some of this dead, dry stuff. Okay, let's put her to the side here. And while I was shopping there, I ran into one of my viewers, Vince. Hi, Vince, if you're watching the video. He was doing the same thing, going through. They had baskets and tables with just orchids thrown on top of them, bare root, and me and him were going through tags, and he had his phone out, and he was searching the pictures, and we were deciding, oh, that's a nice one, take that one. Okay, let's see what we got here. I got a few more in here. This one here, I just have them thrown in there because it's easier to water them. This, I don't know where this came from. I think it was stuck to another orchid. So see this? There was no tag on it. And it was stuck to another orchid. So it came as a freebie. It's okay, I'll take it. And I don't think that was the only freebie she threw in. Because when I left there and I totaled my total, I said, hey, they didn't charge me for this little thing that I don't know where it came from. And this one too. Let's see. This one doesn't have any leaves on it. See? It's just pseudobulbs. But hold on, let me see if I can put her over here. Move that out of the way. Put the little one over here. And let me show you. Doesn't have any leaves. But I think they threw this one in for free. I put it on the in my basket as if I were buying it. But do you see? It's got a little growth there. And it's got another little growth on the other side. Where is it? I'm looking through my camera. Let me look away out of my camera down here. Do you see it? And I know it's going to be really difficult to tell in here, but when I watered it, there is a tiny little root somewhere in there that's starting to poke out. I don't know if I can capture it. Right below the new growth. Right down there. You see a little bit of white down there? Yeah, that's about in the middle of the screen. That's a new root that's starting to break out. So I think they threw that one in for free. And then the other one that I got, the last one, you know what? I might not be able to get her out of here too good, but I'll share her name. Let's move it up here. She's got plenty of nice leaves. And it's a BC Maikai. And she does have one new growth right here. Okay, I am getting bit by mosquitoes, so let me stop this video here and let me show you. Okay, I am back. And besides those bare roots and orchids that I got, well, here's another new one I just received in the mail yesterday. It's a dendrobium, and I got this from Alexandra Krovochenko. I'm sorry, I know I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's one of those dendrobiums that I really love. I'll insert a photo of her, but these other ones I also got from her, and they are long lasting. I'll show you. They're still in bloom. This is one. Still in bloom. And the other one is down here. I got one bloom left on that one. I'm surprised it's still in bloom. That's on its way out. And then the third one had lost all his blooms, but look, I got nice buds coming. And they're all in the same family. I'll show you. Oh, look at this beautiful dendrobium. No ID. I have her potted in this cement vase. Well, actually, she's in a little pot, and then the pot is hanging in there. Let's see if I can show you, see? But she likes it. Anyways, these dendrobiums, they all have this, let's see if I can get this in here. Nopporn, Starbright, Dendrobium Nopporn. I may be pronouncing that wrong too. So this is my new one. Down here. And she's a beauty. Look at all those nice roots, green tip roots. And she's got a new growth right there. And this one, let me put her down and share her name. I don't think this one's bloomed before. This is like one of the latest growths. So, and this is her back here. Upside down. There's her tag. This one's pretty. I'll insert a photo. And yeah, I got them from Alexandra Krovochenko, and she sells some beautiful, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous orchids on eBay. She's a pretty girl too. And let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and pot her up in this little clay pot. And I already started. I've got some lava rock down here, and I think I want her hanging, so I went ahead and put on this hanger on it. And what I'm going to use is a mix of leca, perlite, a little bit of bark, and then I'm going to top it off with, like always, with pebbles and more lava rock. I'll be right back. Well, here she is, all potted up, looking good. And I use pebbles and lava rock and little stones, anything on the top. This way it'll keep the frogs and the lizards from digging in and burying their eggs in there. She's looking good, and I decided to use the hanger because as these canes grow, they get pretty tall. I want to go ahead and try to control them and tie them up like that. So, yeah, she's looking good. Oh, let me show you what I got. First of all, look at the bougainvillea. Isn't it looking beautiful? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, about a week ago, I went ahead, look at this little lizard. About a week ago, I went ahead and I bought 2 of these plants, yellow alamandras, and I potted them in these big pots so they can climb up on my arbor. I have a feeling I'm going to have to be trimming these because it's been maybe a week, maybe a little bit over a week, but I'm going to show you how fast it's growing. Look at this. is taking a hold of my arbor already. Do you see that? It's going to be a really fast grower. So I think I'm going to be doing a lot of trimming on these. But the blooms are so pretty, look. Yeah, so I got a set of them. That was one. And this is the other one over here. Oh, oh wow, they are fast growers. I'm going to show you another reason why. Because yesterday, this vine was not wrapped around this root from one of my vandas. And look, today, it grows like bamboo. Look at that. You're going to have to separate that. I don't want that going into my vanda because I'll be moving my vandas. Pretty, pretty blooms. Pretty yellow. My Areca palm that I bought, and I also got this really heavy pot. I potted her up in here, and she's doing really nice. And I'm hoping that when she grows a little bit taller up here, she will give me some shade. All right, and let me get to the project. Okay, I took this big pot. It's huge. And there are 4 dendrobiums in it. I'll show you. It's a nice size pot. See? It's heavy too to move. But I took it out of the pergola, and she's got 4 pockets. And what I want to do is, so she doesn't get all sunburned in the morning, I want to put her over here on top of this cement block. And this is a rain barrel that I never use, and it's just sitting here for years. So I want to take that out of there. And then, since I don't want her to get sunburned, I'm working on a little project I made. I picked up some lumber at Home Depot, and I made a trellis with the help of my husband. You see that? And now I want to put it in front of the concrete blocks, and then I want to put the pot on top of that. And I also added screen to it. I painted it too. Let's see if I can turn it around here. I'll go around the other way. You see, I added screen to it. I had some screen from left over from the screen porch, and I hope that will protect it from the burning sun here. So that's one of my little projects. Look how pretty the color of this bougainvillea is. Starting to bloom now. And the one in the back too. Do you see how pretty that one is? It's soft pink and white. I'm surprised that that one blooms because it's kind of hidden back there and doesn't really get too much sun. And then the other one starting to put out flowers too. This one's kind of being eaten up by, I have no idea what. Look at the leaves. I have sprayed it with everything, including dish soap. Orthing, Malathion. I tried everything. But it's starting to bloom, which is really nice. Let me show you my dancing lady. Ta-da! Here she is. How pretty. These always make me smile when they bloom. They're just so pretty. And I just have her mounted on a piece of cork. She's not attached to the tree. Love her. Well, that's it for my video, but let me show you a dendrobium I have out here. And this one, you know what? It stays out here all winter. I don't bother to take it out of here because I have to get past all these plants in here. So I just, the plants look bad, but I just leave it sit there, and I just, with the garden hose, spray it, and look at her blooms. Really pretty. Well, that's the end of my video, everyone. Oh, I'm back. Yes. Same old thing from the old days. Anyways, look at this. This is the one of the $5 orchids from Accent Orchid, and she bloomed. And she's a nice size bloom. Look how pretty. She's not pink. This one's lavender, and she's pretty, beautiful, big size flower. Look at that. Beautiful lip. I love all the ruffling on the lip. Look at that. Just one bloom, but that's okay. I won't be able to pot her up or do anything with her until I probably see signs of roots. I don't see any yet. But I'm pleased with her, and this is the one that had the bud on it. Really beautiful. Okay, this time I'm out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.